The Gospel of Mark presents us with a poignant encounter between Jesus and a woman desperate for healing. This story, found in Mark chapter 5, is one of the most touching and profound narratives in the New Testament. It highlights not only the miraculous power of Jesus, but also the deep faith of a woman who had been suffering for many years. This woman, suffering for 12 long years, embodies the very essence of faith in action. She had endured countless treatments and spent all her resources seeking a cure, yet her condition only worsened. Despite her despair, she held on to a glimmer of hope, believing that Jesus could heal her. Mark chapter 5, verse 34 captures the pivotal moment when Jesus, recognizing her unwavering belief, declares, "Daughter, your faith has made you well." This declaration is not just a statement of her physical healing, but also an affirmation of her spiritual faith. Jesus acknowledges her courage and trust in him, which transcends mere physical touch. "Go in peace and be healed of your affliction." These words from Jesus are filled with compassion and assurance. They signify not only the end of her physical suffering, but also the beginning of a new chapter in her life, one filled with peace and wholeness. This simple yet profound statement unlocks a fundamental truth. Faith in Jesus possesses the power to heal. It is a reminder that faith is not just a passive belief, but an active trust in the divine power of Jesus. This woman's story encourages us to reach out in faith, no matter how desperate our situation may seem. This encounter is not merely a historical anecdote, it is a timeless lesson that continues to inspire and uplift believers today. The story of the woman who touched Jesus' garment is a testament to the enduring power of faith and the boundless compassion of Jesus. It serves as a beacon of hope, illuminating the path towards healing through faith. Just as a lighthouse guides ships safely to shore, this story guides us towards the healing and peace that come from trusting in Jesus. Jesus, moved by the woman's plight and her unwavering belief, extends his grace and power. His response to her faith is immediate and transformative, showing that he is always ready to respond to those who seek him with a sincere heart. The act of reaching out to touch his garment demonstrates her conviction that even a simple touch could bring about her miracle. This small yet significant gesture is a powerful symbol of her faith and determination. The healing of this woman is not an isolated incident. Throughout the Gospels, we encounter numerous instances where Jesus heals the sick and suffering. Each of these stories highlights the transformative power of faith and the compassionate nature of Jesus. Throughout the Gospels, we encounter numerous instances where Jesus heals the sick and suffering. Each narrative underscores the crucial role of faith in receiving healing. These stories remind us that Jesus' power to heal is not limited by time or circumstance. Each narrative underscores the crucial role of faith in receiving healing. Faith is the key that unlocks the door to divine intervention. It is through faith that we connect with the healing power of Jesus. Mark chapter 5, verse 34, however, stands out for its direct correlation between the woman's faith and her immediate healing. This verse encapsulates the essence of the gospel message that faith in Jesus brings about transformation and renewal. It serves as a powerful testament to the transformative power of belief. The story of the woman who touched Jesus' garment is a timeless reminder that faith, no matter how small, can lead to miraculous outcomes. It encourages us to hold on to our faith even in the face of seemingly insurmountable challenges and trust in the healing power of Jesus. The Gospels are replete with stories of healing, each echoing the message of faith found in Mark chapter 5, verse 34. These stories are not just historical accounts, but are imbued with deep spiritual significance, offering lessons that transcend time and culture. They serve as a testament to the transformative power of faith and the boundless compassion of Jesus. Matthew chapter 9, verse 22, recounts the healing of another woman who suffered from bleeding. This woman had been suffering for 12 long years, seeking help from many physicians but finding no cure. Her desperation led her to Jesus, believing that even touching the hem of his garment would heal her. Like the woman in Mark, her faith is paramount. She reached out in a crowd driven by a belief that Jesus could heal her. Her act of faith was not just a physical gesture, but a profound spiritual declaration of trust in Jesus' power and mercy. Jesus, perceiving her unwavering belief, declares, "Be of good cheer, daughter, your faith has made you well." This statement is not merely a recognition of her physical healing, but an affirmation of her faith. It underscores the idea that faith itself is a conduit for divine intervention. The repetition of this phrase emphasizes the significance of faith in receiving healing. It is a recurring theme in the Gospels, highlighting that faith is not just a passive belief, but an active trust in Jesus' ability to heal and transform lives. In Luke chapter 8, verse 48, we encounter the same narrative, further solidifying the message. The consistency of this story across multiple Gospels underscores its importance and the universal truth it conveys about the power of faith. The consistency across the Gospels highlights the undeniable link between faith and healing in Jesus' ministry. It shows that faith is a central theme in the teachings of Jesus and a key element in the miracles he performed. These accounts are not mere coincidences, but rather deliberate illustrations of a powerful spiritual principle. They are meant to teach us that faith is essential in our relationship with God and in experiencing His miraculous works. These narratives are not confined to physical healing alone. They also encompass emotional and spiritual healing, showing that Jesus' ministry addressed the whole person. His compassion extended beyond physical ailments to the deeper wounds of the heart and soul. The Gospels also present instances of emotional and spiritual healing, further demonstrating the all-encompassing nature of faith's power. Jesus healed the brokenhearted, restored hope to the despairing, and brought peace to troubled minds, illustrating that faith can bring holistic healing. The healing of the paralytic man lowered through a roof by his friends, as described in Mark chapter 2, verses 1 to 12, illustrates how faith, even when demonstrated by others, can facilitate healing. This story shows the power of communal faith and the importance of supporting one another in our spiritual journeys. The friends' determination and belief in Jesus' power to heal were instrumental in the paralytic man's recovery, highlighting that faith can be a collective experience. These healing narratives in the Gospels remind us that faith is not just an individual journey, but a communal one. The support and faith of a community can play a crucial role in the healing process, both physically and spiritually. They encourage us to foster strong, faith-filled communities where we can support and uplift one another. Reflecting on these stories, we see that the Gospels offer a rich tapestry of healing narratives that speak to the power of faith. They invite us to trust in Jesus' ability to heal and transform our lives, to reach out in faith, and to support one another in our spiritual journeys. These timeless stories continue to inspire and guide us, reminding us of the profound impact of faith in our lives. Faith, as depicted in the Gospels, is not passive acceptance, but rather an active engagement with the divine. The woman in Mark chapter 5, verse 34 exemplifies this active faith. She does not merely believe in Jesus' power, she acts upon it. Her desperate reach for the hem of his garment speaks volumes about her conviction that he possessed the power to heal her. Hebrews chapter 11, verse 1 defines faith as the substance of things hoped for, the evidence of things not seen. This definition underscores the tangible nature of faith. It is not merely wishful thinking, but a confident expectation rooted in the unseen reality of God's power. James chapter 2, verse 17 reinforces this concept, stating that faith without works is dead. True faith manifests in action. It compels us to step out, to reach for the hem of Jesus' garment, even when surrounded by doubt and despair. This active faith is what pleases God and opens the door for healing to occur. The power of faith, even in small measures, is a recurring theme in Jesus' teachings. This concept is not just a fleeting idea, but a cornerstone of spiritual growth and transformation. In Matthew chapter 17, verse 20, he famously proclaims, "For assuredly I say to you, if you have faith as a mustard seed, you will say to this mountain, 'Move from here to there,' and it will move, and nothing will be impossible for you." This verse is often quoted to illustrate the boundless potential that lies within even the smallest acts of faith. This powerful metaphor emphasizes that even the smallest amount of genuine faith can achieve extraordinary results. The mustard seed, though minuscule, holds within it the potential to grow into a large and sturdy plant, symbolizing how our faith, no matter how small, can lead to significant outcomes. The mustard seed, though tiny, possesses immense potential for growth. It starts as one of the smallest seeds, but can grow into a plant that provides shelter and sustenance. This growth process mirrors our spiritual journey, where small acts of faith can lead to profound personal and communal transformation. Similarly, our faith, even when seemingly insignificant, can blossom into something powerful when nurtured by God's grace. Just as a gardener tends to a plant, we must cultivate our faith through prayer, reflection, and acts of kindness. Over time, these small efforts can lead to a flourishing spiritual life. The key lies not in the size of our faith, but in its authenticity and the unwavering trust we place in God's power and promises. Authentic faith is not about grand gestures, but about a sincere and humble trust in God's plan for us. It is this genuine belief that can move mountains and bring about change. This principle applies not only to miraculous healing, but to all aspects of our lives. Whether we are facing personal challenges, seeking to help others, or striving to make a difference in the world, a small but genuine faith can guide us and empower us to achieve our goals. When we approach challenges with even a mustard seed of faith, we open ourselves to the possibility of experiencing God's transformative power. This faith acts as a catalyst, enabling us to see beyond our limitations and to trust in a higher power that can guide us through any obstacle. It is in these moments of unwavering belief that we witness the impossible becoming possible. When we hold on to our faith, even in the face of doubt and uncertainty, we allow ourselves to be vessels of God's miracles. This journey of faith is not always easy, but it is always rewarding, leading us to a deeper understanding of ourselves and our purpose in the world. The power of belief is not just an individual experience, but a communal one. When we share our faith with others, we create a ripple effect that can inspire and uplift entire communities. Our collective faith can bring about social change, healing, and unity, demonstrating the true power of belief in action. From the youngest to the oldest, everyone can contribute to this tapestry of faith. Each act of belief, no matter how small, adds to the collective strength of our community. Together we can face any challenge, knowing that our faith, like the mustard seed, has the potential to grow and flourish beyond our wildest dreams.